Buddhism,
Hinduism,
Judaism,
Islam, and so on are various religions in the world today.
but it's however erroneous to think of Christianity as one in the class of religion.
Christianity is not a religion, but a love relationship between God and man.
Religion has not succeeded in fostering a healthy relationship between God and man.
If religion could salvage the bridge between man and God,
Then there wouldn't have been a need for Jesus' death on the cross.
The death of Jesus isn't intended to continue another religion, but to put an end to it.
religion has trained us to give God our time, but not our heart. And so we go to church at certain times.
Pray at certain times, have morning devotions at certain times.
Yet we are not growing and advancing in the spirit, but growing in experience.
I'll have you know that Christianity is not a book or a handout. It is a revelation.
Listen here, Jesus did not die for religion. It was religion that killed Jesus. Don't forget, he was tried before Caiaphas, who was the head of the church, the religious leader. As a matter of fact, they had two religious heads tried, the previous one who had been sacked and the new one. And then they tried him. And guess what? They couldn't even dictate who he was. They just said, "Elders, what do you think?" You see? So religion killed him because religion never knew him.
A lot of these religions were not formed because people are wicked. They just felt that's the best way they can get to God. That's how tradition, culture, and all these things are formed. But truthfully, that's how they have misled us. Because we're trying to help God instead of use God to help us.
From the Old Testament, we're always working hard. We wanted to do everything to meet God. We're working by strength. But in the New Testament, God himself came to us through his son Jesus, and then he lives in us, and then he's helping us to walk the character and the nature of God.
So he died to bet a life.
Christianity is a life. Jesus says, "I'm come that you might have life."
Religious Christianity is good. It will make you feel pious, but there will be no proof in your life. Look at it. It says having a form of godliness, but denying the power therein. So in other words, the Christianity is not the form of godliness. It is the power therein. The Lord spoke to me yesterday in the morning. I heard him clear. He said, "Son, Christianity is not the action. It is the spirit." So even if we act or talk or do the same thing and the spirit is not of God, we are not of God. No matter how you try to pretend to be a Christian, it will not work. It will end you up in frustration. So what we find in the church a lot of time is that they want to make you practice certain things. They want to make you do certain things to feel right. That's why so many people have validated themselves to being spiritual, because they've been entangled in some form of religion, and then they are truly blind because they don't say wisdom.
I've read my Bible to discover a lot of times that God seemed to like unbelievers than some believers. Upon my calling, he told me, he says, "My problem is not unbelievers." He said, "They don't know me." He said, "My problem is the ones who claim to know me and they are running in religion." God is not particular about your strength. Christianity is not to help you practice perfectness. That means it's not to help you practice to be perfect, to be religious. It is helping you give place for the ministry of the Holy Spirit in your life. Walking the actions of God, walking the character of God, learning to take instructions and work by the instructions of the Spirit as to what you like to do. You deserve to be better than this. Christ in you, the hope of glory. It's not in you for games, for religion. You know, we don't practice Christianity, we live Christianity. It's our life. It's our life. It's from our life it becomes our culture. It's from our life it becomes our practice. But no, we don't practice it to get it right. No, it's our life. How? We just receive it. We just receive it. And things are changing. That's why it says, it's as you look into the perfect law of liberty, you are changed. What did he say? To the same image that you see.
I can't stand your religious meetings. I'm fed up with your conferences and conventions. I want nothing to do with your religion projects, your pretentious slogans and goals. I'm sick of your fundraising schemes, your public relations and image making. I've had all I can take of your noisy ego music.
Stop.
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 Stop it.